All right. I haven't been posting in the past 3 weeks. Completely dropped the ball. Life happened. I've been so lazy, procrastinating, but also overwhelmed with life, the kids, trialing out a new job as a school photographer. And I've had a few opportunities come my way that I said yes. You know those times where you say yes to a lot of things and then later you're like, oh shit, I committed to too many things and now I feel shit because I've said yes to too many people. So that happened, but I'm just trying to get back into it and just post for the sake of posting and getting into the habit. So today's going to be something very different. I'm just going to screen record me and take you guys along a journey of me editing and just trying my best to share with you openly of how I edit and why I take some certain photos. I thought this would be a great idea because usually when I edit by myself, I find it very challenging. I get very sleepy and procrastinate and get distracted. So this is either going to help me or not. So it could be a very long video. If you guys want to join along, then cool. Oh man, that's my wife. She's so annoying. Anyway, I don't want to get into it. Let's just get into this editing, shall we? So, okay. I'll just blabber on as I'm editing. Okay guys, so this was a job that I did recently. It was for Cupra, the car brand. Now, I didn't get booked straight directly through Cupra. I got it through a company called Monday Made, which is a company that I freelance and contract for. So every now and then, Monday Made will give me a call. Kwa, are you free? We're doing this video thing for this company and they also want photos. Can you come and do the photos? Yada, yada, yada. So this is it. So let's get into editing. I've already done a quick cull. So let me give you a quick Instagram reel photo share. Ready? Yep, this is how Instagram is these days. Oh my God, vomiting of photos in your face. And back again. Give me the dopamine hits. Yeah, I'm fine. So I don't know about you guys, but when I watch Instagram reels, that's how it feels. Like the photos are just coming at you like so fast and you just gotta be like, oh my God, yes. But that's how short everyone's attention spans are these days, right? Okay, seriously, let's edit. So I've culled, I took about 1,000 shots. I was there for 4 hours. I shot with a Sony a7R4 and a Sony 7R3. They've been my workhorses lately. I mostly shot this event with the 35 to 150 f2 to 2.8. Sorry, it's not focusing because the camera is set to facial detection. But anyway, let's get right into it. I'm gonna have some nice lo-fi music in the background. Hopefully that helps make this not too boring. Or hey, if you need to watch something to help you go to sleep, then this is definitely the video to watch. So yeah, all right, so just started off by doing some establishing shots. Oh, first off, real quick tip guys, I just got a Mac, but display settings. You want to go and put your monitor, your screen, if you've got a Mac, this is what I've that's helped me. You put your preset into photography mode. Normally you'd be in Apple XDR. I don't think it's showing on this recording, but this is the normal thing that I put on if I'm just browsing and watching movies. But when I'm editing, I go to photography mode and it actually dulls things down and it looks a bit darker. But what it's supposed to do is help you get your colors a bit more accurate and your exposure correct. So I find that when I edit in this mode and then when I look on my phone, my images on my phone, it comes out better for some reason. And you have to also remember, everyone these days, like people mostly have their phones in half brightness mode, you know, because they're trying to save battery and stuff. It's rare that a lot of people have it max brightness. So the photos are kind of a tiny bit overexposed, but that's just something that I've been doing. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe if you're printing, it's probably not a good thing to overexpose too much. But okay, so look, I've noticed in this setting, I've been exposing it by like almost up to 2, 1.8 to 2, if you see this number here. And oh, I believe if you're thinking, why is there a bit of a glow and blurriness to the lights? I think I've got the diffusion on this. I purchased a Niwa black diffusion, which gives it this haze. The filter was under 30 bucks, and it was kind of a trend that's been going on. People have been shooting stuff. So I tried it on. I believe I did take it off because it wasn't really fitting. Oh my God, editing and talking is taking a lot longer. All right, I'm just gonna get right into it. And okay, I'm just gonna straighten this a little bit. I'm gonna try and talk a bit faster. I'm gonna brighten up a bit. I feel like it's a bit too yellow, so I'm gonna cool it. And yep. Oh, so in general, when I start, I select all and I click on auto sync everything, and I click on auto update for 421 images. What that's doing is giving me a base starting ground. So every photo will be different. See, this one's 72, next one, 72, 72, 71, 53, 77. It's giving you an automatic batch apply to keep most of the images exposed to what it thinks right. Let's see what this was before. I pressed Y to get a before and after. But yeah, see, it still is a bit dark, but it gives you a starting ground. And see, notice how each one is different. You're letting Lightroom decide for you, like what is the middle, like not too bright, not too dark, what is somewhere in the middle, and that's what it'll do. And then I start editing from there. Does it affect anything? Yeah, it's just kind of your basic exposure, highlight, shadows, whites, blacks, and a bit of your color, vibrance and saturation. Yeah, so that's what I do. I start from there, and we're gonna up this, and I try to keep in mind, so Cupra's branding for this event is blue and bronze, like this navy, dark navy blue and bronzy, browny color. So I'm gonna try and stick to that sort of vibe. Okay. And let's give this a bit more oomph. Usually when it's not people, I will use a bit of clarity and texture just to give me some really strong defining pop and lines. So this is our before and after. That's before the image, and this is after. You guys see that? Cool. And okay, let's get a move on. Hey, we don't have all day. Jesus. I'm gonna do a quick batch apply just to see, because this is kind of similar scenario, similar spot. So I'm gonna batch apply this across this whole area, because at this time I was just doing my establishing shots and details of like branding and the car. So I'm gonna batch all this, turn off that sync. I'm gonna copy all the settings except crop and synchronize. Okay, let's see how that goes. Cool, so this is before and after. So I'm just sharing with you guys some things. I find this is a little bit too much clarity. I'm gonna put that down a bit. I'm just sharing with you guys a bit of my process on how I edit, because I've been editing for about 30 years now, and I don't know, for me this is what works. Some other photographers might do things very differently, or they might even do it faster and more efficiently than I do. But this is how I edit. This is how I edit, guys. There's no right or wrong, but there are quicker ways. There's always a quicker way to edit. This is like too much clarity here, so I'm gonna even just take it back. I found that the Sonys do have a more digital and clinical vibe, and it is very techie look. It doesn't have, it's very like computer robot. We're just gonna warm that up a bit and remove a bit of that pinkish, a little bit brighter. Okay, I think that's good. I'm not going to overthink it. So look, this scene here was all the front of the building. So then I'm going to batch apply that to here. Just checking. Oh, detail. Let's see. Lens correction. Definitely want to remove chromatic aberrations. What happens if you do this? Might leave that off. Okay, so we're gonna get that photo and batch apply to here. And then, yep, it should be a bit more consistent. Now I'm just straightening. I have been notoriously known for being very not straight. I don't know what is wrong with me, but maybe I'm just unco, but I'm not a straight shooter. It's one of my worst habits. If you can get it right in camera and get it very straight and symmetrical, I definitely highly recommend you do that, because you'll save yourself a lot of time to getting things right in camera. I am quite a lazy shooter who rushes. I rush a lot. Sorry, I was just taking a closer look of my image. Yeah, I'm a kind of shooting at the hip type of cowboy. I've been known to rush. I always try to get moments. I focus more on quick key moments without not lining things up properly. But also it could be because I'm a bit not normal. I'm left-handed as well. Just sometimes when you're holding the camera, even if you can look at me, I'm not straight. And my body naturally leans a certain way. And so in the camera, it might feel straight, but then when you later on go home, you're like, oh my God, that was not straight at all. Because you gotta remember, you as a person shooting, you're moving in this 3D space. So it's quite difficult to get buildings and lines really straight. If you know what I'm saying. Oh my God, my mouth's getting dry from talking. I want to have some water. Oh yeah, this is handheld, by the way, guys. The new thing that I love about the Sony a7R IV and 5, they've got like some crazy inbuilt stabilization. Like it's like water in there, like the sensor's floating on water or some shit. Yeah, this is handheld. I shot at 1/6 of a second, which is very slow. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4. No way. I don't think it's 6 seconds. Sorry. I don't get it I don't understand when people say a 1/6 of a second, a 30th over. It just goes 6 is slow. 200 is normal. Really fast is like 8,000. So 8,000 would be like, 200 would be like, and a third would be like a slower maybe, like Yeah, something like that. I could be off. But that then allows me to get the motion of the peoples and the cars. See? Right, but things that aren't moving should stay still. That's crazy, right? Handheld. That is impressive. I'm impressed at myself. I mean the camera, not myself. I'm okay. I'm not that good. Yeah, I'm not that good. Do you guys think I'm that good? I don't think I'm that good. All right, let's move on. For the sake of the video, I'll probably finish editing, doing this as quick as I can with you guys, but I'll probably go back over it again. And that's something I also recommend. When you edit something, sometimes you're up late at night editing, don't send it off straight away. If you can, sleep on it, wake up the next day and have another go over it, because sometimes your brain, or it's dark, or the lighting in your room. Right now, this is a very lit room. And that's gonna affect the way I'm seeing this screen big time. So I'm gonna look back at this later tonight and tomorrow and revise it and go, okay, am I sure that I'm happy with the colors and the exposure before sending this off? So yeah, that's a tip, especially in photoshopping. Sometimes you just go too far. You go too vibrant. One of my favorite tools, guys, shortcut key M stands for gradient. What is gradient? It's when you go here, linear gradient, shortcut M, that one. And I click and drag up because I'm noticing this area is brighter. So I'm just bringing it down a smidge. But cool lesson that I learned in photography, color theory and stuff. Your eyes are drawn to brighter things or contrast. So if you can see, the top area is very dark and there's a lot going on, but then it goes down to here, which is brighter. And yeah, that's how I kind of framed it up. And the car's white. They specifically chose this color for a reason, just so it stands out from everything that's behind it, right? Silver car. By the way, these Cupras look so good in person. I was gonna say they look cute. It is definitely a cute looking, like, cute car, but also aggressive. But it's electric, and I believe it's rear-wheel drive. Haven't had the chance to drive one yet, but I drive a Golf GTI, and it's got Golf pedals, and some of the interior bits look like Golf Audi. So I think Cupra is from Spain, I believe, Spanish, but it could be using some like design cues or parts from Golf and Audis. Let me confirm that for you guys. Cupra is a Spanish automotive brand that was spun off Seat, a subsidiary of Volkswagen. Ah, see, there you go. Yeah, it's like a cousin. It's kind of like, would you say Toyota, Lexus? I don't know. But yeah, I'm not gonna go, okay, that's the car, Cupra, brah. All right, gonna brighten this up, straighten it out. I don't like this shot too much because when they set the car up, they turn the wheel all the way to the left. So you got that little tire sticking out. Reason why they do that is so you get that detail of that wheel. But it also could be them going, hey, look, come into our store to our left. It's like the car's pointing this way, bruh, Cupra, bruh. Okay, cool story, bro. Gonna brighten this up. Jeez, so underexposed. I had to put that up by almost 3. This is another thing I love about the Sony. You can really get it wrong and have a lot of room for error. Like, you can bring it back in post. Even though in camera, I swear, when I took this photo, it looked correctly exposed, but maybe not. Almost have to go even a bit brighter. I need to learn how to read histograms. Oh, let me move my head. Sorry, I should. Oh my god, my screen should be bigger. Hey, I can edit that in post. How about I do this? Sorry. Okay. Oh. Sorry guys. I need to move this so you guys can bloody see the settings. Oh my god, my face has been there the whole time. Idiot. How about I put it here? Here? Do you guys like me here or here? How about I go here? I'll go here. No, here? I can't decide. I'm just gonna go here. Alright. What I was saying, histograms. Yeah. This is the shadows, exposure, and whites, and highlights, blacks. It's giving you a visual representation of the colors and what is in this image. So if you click on here, black is saying what is really black and has no detail. It's just saying this blue, there's nothing there, bro. It's all black. Nothing. And these whites, you should see those red lines. That's like completely white. Anything that's blown out. Why am I explaining that to you guys? I don't know, but as you shoot more photos, you start to go, oh yeah, the histogram, see? When we fix things up, I swear I shot this photo and it was right. When you fix things up, see? The histogram moves, but how impressive was that, guys? This is the original photo, and I shot at ISO 640, shutter speed 125, and I was able to push this 4 stops. So I really failed that shot. Lucky it wasn't a person, but I completely messed up that shot. But thanks to the power of Sony, I can save it. I don't know what I was thinking when I took this photo, because I should have said, hey, this is really dark, I need to up my ISO or something, but sometimes I don't think when I shoot. I just go with the flow, like Bruce Lee, man. Yeah, alright. Enough shit talking. Brighten this up a bit. I'm finding this bottom area is too bright, like it hurts my eyes for some reason, so I'm gonna lower it, maybe even cool it. That's another thing. Your eyes are sometimes naturally drawn to cooler things or warmer things. So maybe if we do warm it, it helps your eyes get drawn to the thing. And also I left this little part of the car as a foreground, just to give it a bit of something interesting, but it's like, hey, this is the back of the car and this is the front of the car. How mean does this car look? It's like a really angry, like, okay, sorry. You know, it gives me a mixture of Peugeot for some reason, mixed in with Seat and Golf. Yeah, it's got this Peugeot vibe to it. But the new Golfs have this sort of face. See these 3 lines here? That's very Golf. But yeah, cool looking car. Look where it says Cupra. Supra? No, Cupra. Yeah, so this car's electric. I don't know the electric specs. Oh, they might not like this because I've cut out the Cupra Born. Sometimes brands and agencies make it a point, like make sure you don't cut out logos, but I'm gonna leave it in there and see what they say. Damn, this shot is so underexposed. Lucky Sony can bring it back. And here I would check my noise. I'm gonna put noise on everything because I know this overall event I was pushing it. So I'm gonna click Command or check none, but I'm gonna do noise. I want every photo to have a +10 luminance noise reduction. apply to everything. I'm batching that so I don't have to do it individually one at a time for each photo. Oh my god, I'm still editing and talking crap. How you guys doing? Are you guys liking this so far? Are you following along? Are you learning anything? Would you like me to show off some? Oh wait. Okay, let's show you guys this cool new Lightroom tech feature. So we are on Lightroom. What is this? This is Lightroom version 12.3, and I'm on a Apple M1 Max, but I still feel, I don't know why, but my Lightroom has been slowing down lately. But let me show you some cool new features of Lightroom. If you click on this button, alright, maybe that's not a good example. You create new mask. Sometimes it'll pop up here if you have mask already set, or it'll pop up here. So for example, if I delete this mask, there. When you click here, see you've got subject detection, sky or background. So if I click on background, it's gonna use its magic stuff and select the background for you. How crazy is that? Now it's not perfect, see how it's cutting a little bit on the edges, but it's kind of selected it. But look, if you want to be more precise, you click subject, brush, and you can brush away the edges. I'm going to make this brush smaller. How do you make your brush bigger and smaller? It's the two colon buttons near your backspace, near your P, and underneath your equal button, equal and plus sign. Underneath those you've got these learning shortcuts, guys. There's still so many shortcuts I don't know, but it helps you speed up. So yeah, we're just going over the little edges. This should be okay because it's kind of already black. Oh, what did I press? I pressed something. Sorry. Oh yeah, anyway. Alright, we've got it. Red means selected, and from here you can go ham, bro. Look at that. All white, all dark. But we're not going to go extreme. Double click on exposure to go in the middle. We are going to maybe change the temperature, make it cooler or warmer. Right? We can pop the color a bit more. We could do the cool old school desaturation background. Don't do that. No one likes this. Do not do that. But yeah. So this is our before, after, before, after. See this little eyeball? That's show me, don't show me. And yeah, I just wanted to show you quickly these mask tools. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Select subject, hopefully it picks the car. Boom, it's picked the car. And from here, I could even change the color of the car if I want. So you go over to here, you've got you here, look, now we've got a green Cupra. Oh, that's wacky. Oh, whoa, wee, whoa. Obviously this looks, not real. Reset that, make it more blue or yellow. Or you could just make it really pop. So you go down to curve, no, not curves, presence. You could really make this stand out, heaps of clarity. Normally we wouldn't go this high. I'm just doing it for an example. See, that's before, so even a little bit. This is before and after. Let's go in a bit more. Before, after. Little hint of pop. You know what I mean? There we go. That's a dream photo. And then we're slowly making it, giving it a bit of toughness. And that will come down to your personal preference of what you think looks good or not. So just to show you guys again, before and after. Wow, what a difference. Would have helped if I got that shot correct in the camera, but that's okay. It's okay. It's a bit too bright, and it's a little bit too bright in this bottom left corner. So yeah, I'll do something like that. Anyway, moving on. Alright, so this car here, this is the silver, but look, this silver looks a bit yellow, hey? This car's not yellow. What does that mean? I'm gonna go M to gradient because there was a top hot light on top that's yellow. Just gonna fix that up. Maybe even desaturate it. And if you press O, shows you the overlay. O for overlay. That's what is being changed, whatever's red. Okay. So before and after. See how this was out of camera. The light on this cup is very yellow. You need to remember, our eyes, the human eye is very dynamic, meaning it can quickly know colors and shadows and brights dynamically range. It sees all these things and we can quickly put together an image into our brain. Cameras aren't as smart. So in terms of like, why I'm saying this is, if I gave this photo to them, they'll be like, what, dude, that car in the front was not yellow. It was like a silver. I remember it being silver. I saw it with my own eyes. So you need to make sure your colors are kind of true to what everyone remembers. So I'm cooling it down. That's a really interesting shot, isn't it? All right, moving on, not spending too much time. All right, I'm gonna paste these over to these. Check all, no cropping, no mask. Apply. I'm just checking. Cool, moving on. It's a bit dark. Brighten this up. M is my favorite button in Lightroom because I'm using this a lot. I'm always brightening up areas in a mass sweep. All right, and then I'll tone it down. M again, maybe this area here should be a bit darker, this top area. So I use the gradient tool a lot. One of my favorite tools and techniques. Before, after, something just doesn't look right. I think maybe it's too blue. Yeah. Anyway, because that's blue and the next one's a bit warmish. So I want to try and make it a bit consistent. Hey, I need to quickly get some water. Sorry guys, excuse me, I might cut this out. Thirsty as. Damn, talking so much. Water. You can probably still hear me. That's because I'm walking around the house. Gotta get some water. My daughter's sleeping. Can't wake her. This is the only time I can do work. It's when she naps. This is the life of a dad. Shout out to all my dads out there who have kids. You guys are unsung heroes. Trying to make that money and shit whilst trying to raise a human and making sure that your human doesn't turn out to be a bad person. Hey, we're back guys. What's up? My mouth is so dry because my brain's trying to... Oh, god damn, water is so good. Oh, sorry guys, I realised I haven't had much water today. I've just drank half of that. Now for a short break. We've only done 5% in the life of editing. I try to avoid coffee and sugary drinks when I edit. I mean, overall, this past month I've been trying to be a bit more health conscious and cut those things out. For me personally, you do whatever you want to do, but I found that shit gave me anxiety. All right, continue. Something is not feeling right. I think it's too purpley. Gonna bring that in a bit and then cool it. Oh no, that's not right. Okay, maybe I'm overthinking it, but let's move on and come back to it later. I'm gonna apply that to these masks. Bam, boom. Maybe the mask was a bad idea, but okay. Oh man, it is such a crazy angle of this car, hey? It looks very RoboCop. I would love to speak to the person who designed this car and just be like, why did you do that? Ooh. And imagine editing in front of him, he'll be like, no. That is not the right color. All right. He'll be like, you are ruining my design. Because you know how artists and creatives are, right? So sensitive when it comes to their creations. Alrighty. Oh my god, look, I took the photo and I cut off that right section. But in general, this isn't a very good angle of the car. But I took it anyway. This is on a 37mm, so there is a bit of warp, but I'll give it to them anyway, you know. You get it anyway, you don't have to use it. I didn't have much room behind me to get this shot nicer, but what I'm trying to say is when you're really close to a car, that thing, it just looks too warped. It's like this, imagine my face is like this. That's what the car's doing. Yeah, you know, it's too close. All right. Jesus Christ, did I really? Hey guys, yep, I took that photo, showing you my guts. This is why when some people are like, hey man, can you just send me the photos straight away? Just give me the raw shots. Like, no dude, it's bad. You don't want it. That's because I shot in RAW, but I'm sure the JPEG of this, because I shoot RAW and JPEG, RAWs would definitely look a lot, JPEGs would definitely look a lot better. Oh my God, it didn't take so long. All right, let's go. How about we do a thing where we're just gonna quickly go as fast as I can, speed edit, and then go back later. Alright, this is the blue car. This car looks so cool. Brighten that up. That's good enough for me. I'll show you another cool thing with the new Lightroom. So say I want all this floor to be not as yellow and bright, but when I use that gradient, it's going to obviously do whatever's red, right? But you can go subtract, subject, and it'll cut out this car. Boom! Saves me from going into Lightroom. Now, it might not be perfect, but come on, to the human eye, you're not gonna really see, okay? But pretty good, eh? That means now, only the floor, see whatever's red, can be adjusted. So this is before, after. Before, after. Do you guys kind of see why I made that decision? Now we've overall brightened up. Now I feel like this car, see, it's a bit hot here. So I'm gonna go K for brush, make this a bit bigger. And I feel like around here is a bit blown and hot. I'm gonna bring that down, add a bit of contrast, a little bit of touch of the highlights and the whites. Okay. Around there. Around there. Oh yeah, make it a bit cooler because there's probably a hot yellow light on top. So look, before, after. So how I edit is my eye scans the image and I just feel out what hurts in my eye. Something hurts, like this part is too bright or that's too dark or the color's like, so I'm just doing a scan and I like to use my tools and my brushes and my gradients to just like like this is too bright, this is too dark, this color needs a bit more pop. So yeah, so right now that's a quick adjustment, but this top area is a bit too dark and this car, because it's a dark blue, it's kind of blending in, so I'm going to brighten it up a bit because I feel like this top half is too dark, right? So I'm bringing that up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slippery. So I'm bringing that up to that much. And what if we go cooler? Not too much. You don't want to do it to the point where it's like obviously done. It's got to be a nice little touch. But that's before and after. Full screen just to get a good, it's okay. See, the bottom of the car is reflecting the bottom bright floor. So K again, and just highlighting this bottom part of the car. Oh, I messed up there. I'm holding Option, and just fixing up the parts that I went over the line. See, I learned this in kindergarten, painting in the lines. That's the only thing I learned at school, drawing and painting within the lines. But in terms of all the other stuff that school taught us, yeah, not so good. I'm gonna make this a bit more blue. And highlights. Just a little bit. So just to show you guys that. Okay, maybe I went a bit overboard. So we're gonna, where's that? All right, so I need to get rid of the wheel and a bit of that. Okay. So this is the before and after. Probably not too dark. All right, I am spending too much time on this. Let's not. Sometimes when you do stuff, you need to ask yourself, is this really worth it? Is this gonna like, you know, if I'm gonna spend an hour on an image, it better be worth the message that you're trying to show, right? So the key message is we're showing off this car, there's a logo in the back, and I want the car's color to be as accurate as possible without too much distractions from the backgrounds and things like that. But I also wanted to show that to you guys, to show like how I edit and some of the tools that I use to think, but also sharing with you guys. Sometimes you should not spend too much time on an image because it's just not worth it. It's not worth you putting in too much effort and someone's just gonna be like, yep. You kind of gotta get straight to the point and realize that not everyone is gonna see as much of those details as much as you do. Sorry, what am I doing here? Okay, I just felt like this was a bit dull, so I'm just bringing it up a bit. I'm gonna use my M tool because this light was quite yellow, so we're gonna really emphasize the warmth and yellow and gold of the Cupra. that's touching this car's butt. It's like Cupra. And I also want to make sure that this car is still retaining its blue. So blue. So if you know my work, you'll notice that I have a lot of contrasting left to rights, and it's like my style is like the harmony and balance of two contrasting things coming together, merging into one. I sound like such an artist. But this is the before and after. Yeah, cool. All right. Ooh, this car's a bit dirty. Someone didn't clean it properly. I would clean this up, but I don't have to. I'll send this off, and if they say, hey, we really like the shot, can you just clean it up? Then I'll do it. But that's good enough for me. Okay, so this image is similar. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Same mask. So masks are all those things that I did to the last image, these sweeping gradients and stuff. So whatever I've done to this one, it'll come over here. See, I took the shot, realized, hey, I cut out the logo. They're not gonna like that. Another shot, more of the logo. So if you click on mask, see that? It's bringing over thing. So when you are batch applying, Control Shift Select 2, you're going, I want this one. You should see that it's highlighted a little bit brighter than the second one. But if you see it there, that's that one. So I want this one to apply the settings to that second one. When I click sync, I'm telling it what I want to bring over to the next one to sync up. And mask is replace. Mask is those gradients that I did. Okay, understand? I'm just gonna brighten this up a little bit. All right, let's move on. Okay, I don't think I need to talk anymore about editing. I'm just gonna keep editing and go with the flow, and maybe now I'll talk a bit about life. So we are 47 minutes in. Is anyone even still watching anymore? Probably not, but that's okay. I'm not gonna promote this video, and whoever watches it by accident, that's cool. I'm not gonna force people to watch this. Okay, yeah, shooting cars is very tricky. This is definitely a very unique shot, but it makes this car look out of proportion, right? Again, what I'm telling you is this is how the car looks right now. It's like, oh man, I'm so embarrassing. But I did get a shot of this car from far away. I'll show you guys later. Wait, I want to show you now. Where is it? I really like it too. It's a really good shot. So it is it here? Oh, we're getting close. That's Fadi and Jono. Shout out to these two guys if they're watching. They're probably not, but Fadi got me the job. They're the video boys from Monday Made. See, Monday Made. Alright, where's that car shot? Cool shot of Jono. I saw Jono sitting there and the light was glowing on his face. This is Emma. She's a journalist for Drive. Alright, here we go. I think this is it. Ooh, here. Man, these shots are so dark. Okay. So, what I was saying is, good from far, far from good. I mean, it's good from far. I'm like at the back of the room and I'm zoomed in at 63. So all the way back and then zoom. So what happens when you zoom to 63 or shooting closer to 50 and above? Things are straighter. Things are in more proportion. If you've got a 35mm lens and you're this close, see, things are getting stretched out in the lens. But if you go further way back, you get an overall straighter view of whatever you're shooting. And so the car looks a bit more, not as stretched. It's more like to what it should look. Does that make sense? Okay, gonna lower this. But see, this whole place had a cool design decor. You got an orange couch, some orange lights, and blue, and this, you know, it's matching up with this car. Damn, this is a noisy photo. 2,500 shot at 160. I should have used a tripod, but it's okay, man. People look at this on their phone. No biggie. Detail. Skip noise reduction. Yeah, I could even clean up the noise more with other software programs, like Topaz and stuff. It's a noise cleaning app called Topaz AI or something. Lightroom does have a new AI noise cleaner if you go here, but it doesn't have it yet for the new A7R5 files. The older ones it can do, but not the new ones. See, it says here, denoise is not currently compatible with this photo format. So hopefully they get it out in a month or next week. But if you click that would then clean up all this noise. And apparently it's really good. I can give you an example because I shot some photos of my older Sony, and that one, those older files, you can use denoise. I'm so tired from talking. I consider myself an introvert. What's the saying? I identify as an introvert. So talking takes out a lot of energy from me. But if I'm arguing and fighting my wife, definitely extroverted there. So maybe I'm ambivert. I'm both. I think that's called, okay, maybe I shouldn't talk about sex and lesbian and gay stuff. I'll probably get in trouble. Probably already have. Yep, I'm gonna get banned from YouTube now. Sorry. Okay, let's move on. Back to where we were. Okay. I'm gonna quickly just fix this up and not be a perfectionist. And you know, if the client has a quick look and then says, can you make some adjustments? Then I will. But I'm doing it to the best of my ability for speed and efficiency wise. Gonna go as fast as I can. This gentleman is head of marketing for Cupra. Cool guy, has an awesome Spanish accent. I used the white balance dropper tool, by the way, to find a gray point or white point. Alright, this is more gray. So this should more be in line with how it should look. Alright. Cool, just move along, batch that, save me time from matching up the same thing. Same shot, so it should be the same. Brighten up a little bit. Brighten a bit more. I'm just going back and forth just to check accuracy. This looks a bit dull, hey? So I'm gonna give it a bit more life, vibrance. Not too much. Alright, let's move on. There. This would look good black and white. But anyway. Contrast. Whites. Yeah. Before. After. So, as you can kind of tell how I'm quickly editing here. I'm always going back and forth, left, right, just to vibe it out, feel it, go, does this set feel right? You know, there's something missing here. Sometimes when I get really frustrated, I'll then go through my presets. I use Master Labs and Tinky and Good Light. The Good Light stuff is very faint, but yeah, they do some good black and white. Ooh, that looks like cartoonish, that's not good. and I've made some of my own. I'll just quickly go through to see if anything will pop out and look good, but nothing really looks that good, so it's okay. All right, moving on. We're at 55 minutes. Close. Try. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, this cafe was so cool looking. It's called Benson's Cupra. Benson, like, collaboration with Cupra. My friend owns Benson, Daniel Kajadi. I met Daniel through wedding photography, and he loves cars. He's into cars, and he managed to merge cars and coffee together and made a cool car cafe coffee shop in Sydney Hills District, Dural, D-U-R-L, Dural, called Benson Cafe. Definitely check it out. But yeah, they've got a collaboration with this spot. I don't know how it happened. I'd love to hear more about how he made this happen. I don't know if he owns this spot or if he's renting it out or if he's just doing the coffee there. But yeah, it's like a coffee shop / promoting Cupra. Benson Cupra, yeah. Okay, keep going. We're just moving it along as fast as we can. I'm surprised that I underexposed these shots by this much, because I remember shooting this and telling myself, hey, Kwa, you've been underexposing by almost 2 stops, so let's overexpose and shoot +1+2. Sometimes I shoot auto ISO and I meter an average of the entire screen. If you do not know what that means, too bad. If you want to know more, sign up to my one-on-one photo coaching course if you want to shoot like me. If you want to learn from me, hit me up. I'll show you how I shoot. It might not be the correct way of shooting, but hey, everyone's got their own style. But if you like how I shoot and how I work, hit me up. I'm keen to teach for price, of course. I will share with you guys my experience and knowledge and the things that I've picked up as a shooter. And yeah. You guys kind of see what I'm trying to do. Let me know if I'm going too fast for you guys. Cooper bags. Cool. This whole section is similar, so I'm gonna copy and paste it. Mask. Hey, they're very different things, but let's see what happens. In the past, it would take me a good 2 to 3 weeks to send over photos. But I believe now it takes me under a week, and it is because of this new Mac. Thank you to my sponsor, Mac. No, they're not sponsoring me, sorry, I wish they would. But Mac computers, man, holy shit. I wish I converted to Mac sooner. So fast. The M1s are so fast. And oh my god, did I tell you guys how badly I do not shoot straight? Yep. See how bad that is? M1 computers, man. I have noticed that there's a bit of lag, but I don't know if it's because now I've just caught up to what I expect to be fast, or maybe my computer settings are wrong. But the point I'm trying to make is max is the way to go if you want to edit fast. And I've noticed that my turnaround time is much quicker than it used to be. So I'm pretty sure it's because of the hardware that I have now. It's really helped. Speed up my workflow. Yeah, so see what I mean, guys? There's a lot of back and forth sometimes, but also knowing when to just freaking move on, bro. Let's move on, bro. Jesus, wasting too much time. Yeah, these are some little details of this place, the decor. They've got these little cool parts around the shop. I'm very tired now. Usually I would be crashing right now, but because I'm recording this whole thing, it is helping. It is surprisingly helped me get through it easier. Even though we're only just, look, this is 100% right from here to the end. This line tells me that I'm only, what, 10% of the way through these images. Oh, the pain. We're at 2:04. It's been an hour. My friends have been telling me that I need to find an editor to just overtake. So that I get more time to spend on other things. But I'm trying to just, I don't have money. Okay guys, my brain is really starting to hurt now. I feel like I want to stop because my brain's just hurting knowing that I'm being recorded and editing. But oh, my brain hurts. Oh, I gotta stretch. I realize I've been sitting for an hour. Oh my god. Oh, that's the thing with editing and sitting. You're hunched over a lot, and your body. Yeah, you gotta do yoga, man. Okay. Let's move. See how those two didn't match up? This one's more warm. Alright, let's keep going. So here I would go select background. Boom. Brighten up the back. Make it blue. Yeah, his car's got some really cool lines here. Okay, so this is our before and after. That's a very dramatic change. I've just noticed that there's a bit of purples, so I'm trying to get the purples out. As you can see here, pinks, purples, blues. Alright, gonna mash that to all these. Boom. What? Highlights. Oh. Highlights. Cupra born again. Okay. Nice. Yeah. So. A bit more about what I'm trying to do in my life, apart from photography. I have plans to try and figure out if I can make some sort of online digital things, products, like courses or presets. Also want to, doing all this YouTube stuff is also because I want to improve my communication, but to just put myself out there and back on a story about my friend who passed away. What am I doing? I need to band-aid tool. I'm trying to get rid of these white spots. Disappear. Oh, that one didn't hit. Can you tell that I did that? I mean, someone could be like, that's the fan. I could make this better in Photoshop, but it's okay. It's like I said. From a quick glance, you can't tell, right? But you only know now because I did it. Okay, move on. Oh man, I need a break soon. My daughter's gonna wake up soon and I'm gonna have to take her out and burn up her energy. It's Sunday. Oh, the point I was trying to make. Why am I doing YouTube? You never know when you're gonna die, and I don't want Faith growing up. It's like, say I die somehow, randomly. I kind of want Faith to be able to go somewhere and be like, oh, what was my dad like? And then there's all these videos of me talking and sharing stuff, and maybe she'll like it, and maybe she could like, oh my god, my hair. Have a better idea of what her dad was like, because you just never know. And I bring this up because unfortunately one of my best friends passed away and he's got a daughter, and imagine if he had a bunch of videos out there of him talking, and there could be a time where his daughter might be like, oh, what was dad like, or is there a video of dad? I want to know how he talked and how he fought, and so that's another reason why I wanted to do YouTube. Especially because I want to share some of my philosophies and life lessons, and hopefully my daughter or maybe even future kids could have something out there that they could watch and listen to. And because like I said, you never know. You never know. Like, how cool would it be if my dad was like, hey, by the way, here's videos of me when I was 25 or 36, and this is how I fought, and back in those days, and have a listen, let me know what you think. And then that'd be cool for me to see my dad, how he grew up, and his thought process at the time when he was younger. Am I making sense, guys? Give me a like or a comment if you agree. Some wacky angles. Like I said, I'm not gonna go into too much hardcore detail and fix this properly. It's good enough. And you need to remember what I was saying before. People have short attention spans. You need to just, story is king. Okay, look, there's a guy cleaning the car, prepping it. Cool, is he looking? Yes. We don't want that photo. It looks weird if he's looking. Yeah, Lil Cupra is getting prepped and ready for this event that's coming up. That's why I took this photo. This is me doing a test shot of the boys on the media wall, just testing the light. I shot natural light, just to see what it looked like. These won't go to the client, by the way. These are like photos that I'll probably share with the boys and go, hey, you dickheads, you got your photo here. Funny, hey. Remember that time we were at Cupra? But I'm not going to spend too much time editing. But I do want it to be cool. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. Hey, oh, that's too much. Clarity's too much sometimes. See, some people edit their photos like this, by the way. They think that this looks good. And hey, whatever works for you. I don't use too much. Probably less is better. Yeah. Fadi and Jono. Good guys, both very, very talented boys, and young, and single. Maybe they're dating, because they're both single. I always see them hanging around together a lot. Pretty sure they're dating. Alright. Don't get upset for me saying that. Okay. Some more shots. What's happening here? It's the staff and team and cooks getting ready before the event starts. But I just liked how there was a cool section up here. How cool does this office look? Look at it. So cool. Cupra cool. Okay. Does that look alright? This looks like like some sort of superheroes like man cave or something. Moving on, spending too much time. These shots. That's good enough. The boys from the Free Blue Ducks mentally preparing for what's about to happen, which is like 100 people or something coming to this event. More random shots of the boys. Blah, blah, blah. Don't want to waste my time here, but just want to show off to you guys how I would edit. Far out, eh? Oh, let me turn my stage lights again. Beep, beep. Hey, far out. The audio cut out. So what happened was my camera died, and so yeah. But hey, I mean, who the hell watched up to this point anyway? If you did, thank you. That'd be awesome. Give it a like if you got this far, or type the word cucumber. If you type the word cucumber below, it shows me that you actually got up to this far, and I'll reach out to you and give you a personal prize. Yeah, if you write the word cucumber. But if you just skipped here and wrote, oh, he said cucumber, write the word cucumber, that doesn't count, so you have to be honest. Anyway, I'm wrapping up this video now, and just want to say, again, thanks for watching this far. I'm just doing this to get this out there and to practice my communication and talking and ranting and rating and blah, 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 blah. And I just want to say, what I have in plans getting back into things is I do want to start some sort of digital products course, one-on-one coaching for photography. If you like my style and you want a crash course into learning how I edit and shoot, mainly particular how I shoot events, weddings I might teach, I don't know, but yeah, just events in general and editing. then hit me up, message me, let me know. I'm offering one-on-one coaching, and yeah, for a price, of course. That price and number will depend varying on stuff. I'm still figuring it out, but yeah, I'm offering it. Other than that, yeah, please help me by holding me accountable, saying, Kwa, where the hell is the next YouTube video? I've dropped the ball for the past few weeks, and just life and crap has been happening. And yeah, I'm ranting on. My brain's dead. After filming that for 1 hour, just editing and talking is so painful. But my head hurts. I'm wrapping this up. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you guys have any comments or questions, please leave it down below. Hit me up if you need any help photography wise or video. Video I'm still learning, photography I'm a bit better at. And yeah, look after yourselves, take care. Mental health is very important. Please have the courage and stuff to speak up and reach out to people. Fix yourselves and get your lives back on track. If you can, try to, you know, like I said, reach out to someone. I know what it's like to be there, feel crap. Past 2-3 weeks have been feeling crap, but you just gotta reel it back in, fishing, reeling, pull yourself back online and exercise and challenge yourself, get out of the comfortable stuff, do things that are uncomfortable. Start a YouTube channel and put yourself out there. You never know where it could lead up to. Okay, sorry, ranting on again. Thanks for watching and goodbye. See you in the next one. Bye.